I sincerely doubt. Let's take a look around town. Okay, yes, I'm supposed to be looking around town, but like where though? It's the inn, or I missed someone at the castle. I'm surprised that I'm not just finding like one of the characters. Like I thought I'd end up talking to like everyone once or something. I know Carla is supposed to be in here for a sub-quest, but I don't think she's going to be in here yet. You know what I think happened? I think I missed Leia somewhere. I think I might have walked by Leia without realizing, because I bet after she ran from Agria, we're supposed to find and talk to Leia. But I just, like, accidentally overlooked her when I walked out of the castle or something or other. I should have gone to the cable car instead of going this way, but whatever. We might spot Elise or someone. Maybe this one random building you can go into in Campbell are for some reason that I don't understand. Anyone hanging out in here? Hi. Is the war still going? I wish it wasn't, but I guess it's out of our hands. Try to stay safe out there, okay? Why does this one building exist? Is there a subquest that sends you there at some point? I mean, we'll find out, but I don't understand why that's there. I must have missed Leia up near the castle, like right outside of the gates or in the castle proper. It looks like she left the castle, though. So she should be out here somewhere, theoretically? But I'm not seeing her? I am very confused. Yo, Jet Black Feather, fantastic. Hope we get to go back to Sherrilton soon so I can turn these bad boys in. We should be at like 240-ish now. I think we were at like 180 last time I put them in, and I think that said I was at about 60 just now. Maybe I was supposed to turn around and go back into the throne room after seeing Leia run off, actually. Oh, I was supposed to walk over to this corner, my bad.
Hey, good looking. Come here often.
Oh! I bet this is also Milla exclusive, because I think you get a cutscene of, like, Rowan and maybe Elise talking to Wingle during this section of the game if you're playing Jude's story, but instead we're going to see Alvin and Pressa because we're playing Milla's, I think?
Think you can charm your way back into my life? You make me puke.
Cut me some slack, will ya? After all, we finally get to fight side by side again.
I'd sooner kill you.
Easy there. Come on. It'll be just like old times.
You expect me to forget how many of us died because of you?
That's ancient history.
I was captured too, you know. Do you have any idea what I went through? I thought I'd found my place in the world by your side. Don't expect me to forgive and forget. Being tossed away once was enough.
Pressa, I request your presence. I need your opinion on how to integrate the Rashagal soldiers into our own.
Sure, I'll be right there.
See? Your new friends need you. You found your place after all.
That was a nice cutscene. That was mostly a nice little bit of expansion on Pressa, actually. I think Pressa is neat. I like her more than Agria, for sure. I think Zhao is my favorite Chimeriad member. Sad that he's... Oh, hey, Jude. Sad that he's dead, obviously. But, I don't think we need to go around the town and try and find anyone, because I'm pretty sure what happened here is that in Milla's story, you get that scene with Leia and Alvin, and then in Jude's story, you have a scene with Elise and Rowan, and probably Wingle. So I think we just talked to Jude now. But, I like Pressa. I think I might like Wingle more than Pressa. I definitely like Zhao more, but I think Pressa is neat, and I like her relationship with Alvin. So it's nice to see that expanded a little bit, just a little bit more, even if it's just one scene like that in Milla's story. Good stuff.
Why are you standing out in the cold?
Huh?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? Maybe you should sit down and rest for a bit.
Yes, maybe this is simply fatigue. I'll take up your offer.
Feeling any better?
Not really, but don't worry about it. Maybe if we just chat for a while, this will pass.
Okay, sure. So, what's the outside world like?
Olympias. What do you wish to know?
Well, stuff like the climate, how the people are, things like that.
I don't really know.
Huh.
Is that strange?
No, I just figured you'd know something. But it sounds like it's been some time since you've seen it.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of memory. I simply just don't know.
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just curious, that's all.
All I know is that Spyrex use is rampant on Olympias.
Why would the people there rely on Spyrex instead of just using their manalobes?
Using Spyrex is easier. No doubt the temptation was just too strong for them. I have a question for you too, actually.
What is it?
Do you, how do I put this?
You sure everything is okay? You're acting weird today.
The ship is ready for departure. Please return to the castle.
I guess we should head back.
Muse, don't scare Jude like that.
Milla, may I speak with you in private for a moment?
You two can catch up. I'll just wait back at the castle.
Oh! This also happens in Jude's story, but I don't remember if they actually show you the conversation Milla and Muse are about to have in Jude's story. They probably don't, so this is also going to be something I haven't seen before.
What did you want to talk about?
You must never forget that the safety of the schism depends on your survival.
I don't ever remember seeing Muse do this little sit while floating thing either, but it is adorable.
I understand. Wait, is that it?
Yes. I thought it best to remind you on the eve of a dangerous battle. Heed my words, and nothing will go wrong. Anyway, shall we go?
Wait.
You wish to ask me something?
Lately, I often feel like my actions are fraught with contradiction. This has never happened before. Do you know the reason why?
Do you mean you feel you're putting people in danger when it's your duty to protect them? You're imagining things. Elder sister knows best. Now let us go.
This isn't just my imagination. How did I always ignore these things? It's clear that Maxwell's mission and my own actions contradict each other. If you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Howe's egg principle. In that case, who am I?
Milla, what are you doing? Aren't we heading to the castle?
Yes.
I love getting to see this build-up with Milla that we're getting right now, because you don't get this much build-up on Milla in Jude's story, obviously. Because all these moments where she, like, has introspection and talks to herself and whatnot, like, they don't show those scenes in Jude's story, because Milla does it when Jude isn't around. I know, like, the result of what she's going through right now, because they still show her conclusion very well, and you can infer plenty of, like, what she's gone through in Jude's story well enough to, like, get a really good grasp on her character, but seeing it a little more in-depth in Milla's story is really nice. I love it a lot. Bum, bum, bum. Yo, what's up, squad?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That was quick.
You could say that.
The gang's all here. Let's go see Gaius.
Hold on, everyone. Gaius and the others are taking this fight very seriously. We must make sure we are fully prepared.
Yeah, good point.
Fully prepared indeed. Talk to Gaius in the throne room and depart. Okay, so that's gonna lead to the end of chapter... Hello?
Oh, crap! Why did I just remember this now?
What's wrong?
Uh-oh. I've seen that look on your face before. It's Master Sonia, isn't it?
Before I left, Mom asked me to run an errand for her, but I totally spaced.
That would have been so long ago.
But that was quite some time ago. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about now.
Snap out of it, Leia. We need to come up with a plan. Remember the Gaius dumplings they have here? Let's send her some.
That's it! We'll distract her with sugar. We'll make it out of this alive yet!
Hey! Jude! Leia!
Do they understand the situation we're in now?
It appeared to be a family matter. It's not our place to interfere.
Oh, you've become quite familiar with humans, haven't you?
I've seen a lot on my journey.
Well, I'm proud of the fact that the great Maxwell is a member of my family.
That's right. You and I are family, aren't we? I once thought about what it would be like to have a family.
And?
It was something I've never felt before. Very different from my duties as Maxwell. Of the feelings I've experienced, the one that comes closest is security. Why do you laugh? What am I to you then?
That's a difficult question. I understand the idea of having a family, but I don't think it's the same as what you're feeling.
That's not what I asked. Besides, didn't you just say that you were proud to have me as family?
Oh, is that what I said?
Unbelievable. I'm beginning to doubt that you truly came here in response to my summons.
All I can say is that there is nothing more important to me than fulfilling Maxwell's orders. Hey, sorry about that!
We kind of got carried away.
Don't worry about it.
They seem surprised by that.
The most important thing to a spirit is the purpose of its existence, its duty. I believe the same is true for humans. But sometimes for humans, there are things that win out over duty.
Over duty?
Then again, perhaps it's just another kind of duty. The duty to survive.
I see. I didn't really understand any of that, but I'm pleased that you were able to convince yourself.
Okay, so that was actually a sub-event on the spreadsheet that I didn't notice when I was looking through it, so I'm really glad that was so easy to trigger. Otherwise, I might have slipped on it. Well, no, I would have definitely gone through the list before we talked to Gaius to go do the next dungeon. Skip time.
Listen, Milla, about Ivor.
Why are you whispering?
Because Ivor can hear a pin drop half a mile away.
That's true. When he flew in on that wyvern, he was able to hear everything we said. So what is it?
I wouldn't worry, you two. It's the wyverns that have great hearing, not Ivor. They navigate by channeling wind spirits to bring them every noise within miles. They probably just told Ivor what they heard.
Do you really think so?
If your handmaid really had such good ears, don't you think you'd be a little less deaf to subtext?
Oh.
So what about Ivor?
Huh? Oh, I was just going to ask why he's so deaf to subtext when he has such great ears.
Ah, a popular topic apparently.
That double O! That was so good. I loved that. Yo, Deku, welcome to stream.
Giant lumps of metal soaring through the sky. Kinda terrifying, isn't it?
You think so? I find the idea fascinating.
I'm quite excited myself, riding in a flying ship. It's beyond my wildest dreams.
Why are boys so into stuff like this? I fail to see the appeal myself. Hey, Muse, do these things ever fall out of the sky? I don't know, but... But what? But I don't really care. If it did, I'd just fly away. Well, that settles that. I'll be holding on to you.
Problem solved. Alright, we need to go to the Canbalar Inn. We have 2 different subquests there. We need to talk to Carla for the final time.
Didn't Carla say she was from Canbalar? Maybe she went back home.
Yeah, so we have to go talk to Carla for the last time, otherwise we miss it forever. And then we have a non-missable subquest, but it's the only other one we can do right now, aside from Carla, and then we have a subquest to talk to Wingle in the throne room before we go on the ship with Gaius, but it's just a cutscene. It's not like a full-on quest from what the spreadsheet says, so we don't really need to worry about that. We'll do that whenever we go back to leave. But these are still the 3 times monster. They haven't changed. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go into the inn. We'll talk to Carla, and then we'll get this other subquest and get it done. And then we'll see how much time we have left in stream. Carla! I didn't mean to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to Carla.
Carla, what are you doing here?
Didn't I tell you? I haven't gone back home for quite some time. Hey, Jude, do you have a moment? I'm going to start teaching again soon. Maybe you could help me practice?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Wonderful. Okay, take a seat. All right, class, let's begin our lesson. Today we're going to talk about the history of Canbalar. Last time we covered Gaius's role in the Battle of Fezabel.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Okay.
Gaius, disenchanted by the inability of the great clans to guide their troops, formed a group called Taurus. It was to be an assembly based purely on merit, unfettered by outdated clan traditions. He believed that those strong in mind and body should be the ones to lead the country. Nothing like it had ever been attempted before.
So it didn't matter what your tribe or position was, only that you were strong.
Correct. And Gaius was determined to remake Azul as a country that no longer sacrificed its weakest citizens. It was after Taurus was formed that he took to calling himself Gaius.
Wait, so it's not actually his real name?
Correct. Gaius is actually an ancient word that means he who pulls the world behind him.
Gaius gets cooler the more and more we hear about him.
So then what's his real name?
Are you sure you want to know that?
Huh? Is there some reason I shouldn't?
King Gaius hides his real name in order to keep his family out of danger. If you want to know it, you need to be prepared for the consequences.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. After all, you seem to know his real name. If it was that big of a deal, wouldn't you be in danger yourself?
I'm a special case.
Uh-huh. Let's just continue the lesson.
Very well. After Taurus was formed, King Gaius rallied its members against several of the larger tribes. 15 years ago, he vanquished the young but brilliant strategist who led the Longdao tribe and forced him to submit to his leadership.
A brilliant Longdao strategist. Wait, you don't mean...
Yes, it was none other than Wingle who would come to be known as the Ebon Wing of Longdao. With Wingle at his service, Gaius seized control of Canbalar 5 years later. That was when he declared himself to be king of all the Azul United Territories. This is what would later become known as the Dawn of Azul, which originally came from the tribes referring to Gaius as the Dawn King.
He's so cool!
He was only 22 years old at the time.
So Gaius is 37.
That's not much older than I am. I can't believe he actually united Azul at that age.
Yes, it's impressive. He must be a very strong man.
But don't his friends and family miss him? Gaius may be so strong that it doesn't bother him, but surely the rest of his family misses him.
Possibly. But I'm sure they understand he has a great burden that takes precedence over everything else. Gaius belongs to the people now, not his family.
I guess.
And after all, it's thanks to him that Azul is now a much nicer place to live. And with that, I must be going. Can't keep my students waiting, you know. Thanks for helping me practice.
Oh, sure. Good luck with your classes.
Thank you.
And that's our last scene with Carla. So for anyone, if you didn't notice, it's like really obvious, but Carla is Gaius' sister, undoubtedly. Which means Gaius' original name is Ersten Outway. I don't need to buy any dishes. We bought dishes before. We're fine. Well, actually, wait. I should buy some experience dishes if I'm out of those, even if we're focusing on gold right now. Yeah, we're all good on gold stuff. I have the 100%. Yeah, like, buy these back. There we go. Now we're good. But yeah, I love all of that backstory on Gaius through Carla, and Carla being his sister and all and whatnot, which is, like, they have the same hair color, and I think they have the same eye color. It's like, it's all very obvious, especially with everything she says. Oh, wow, you're the person I needed to talk to. I was about to say, one of these 3 rooms has a person for a subquest, but I didn't read what actual room it was. But it's this one. Darn it, how did it come to this? I never thought the Aqua Dragons would leave the Kukar Ice Caverns and start attacking people. I don't know what idiot went and attacked them, but they're furious. If we don't take them out now, they could attack Canbalar. I'm putting together a team to go after them. Will you help us? I'm in. So the Ice Dragons are what Jude fought if you played Jude's story. So wait a minute, maybe I fought the Fire Teagle before, actually, because I bet this subquest exists in Jude's story, and they have you go fight the Fire Teagle. But I just forgot about that boss. Makes sense to me. Wonderful, I'm grateful for your cooperation. The Aqua Dragon's nest is in the Kukar Ice Caverns, just past the Xylan Woods. Be warned, they're incredibly powerful monsters. Drop your guard for a second and you can be entombed in ice forever.